We talking about practice, not a game, not a game, not a game. We talking about practice.
Now I gotta talk. We all gotta be quiet. You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, gift stealing, wheeling dealing, limousine riding. I'm a man. I'm 40.
And now your host, Taking No Shorts podcast, Jay Guity.
Yeah, Brent shit don't be working right. No. I'll get it here, Brent. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Taking No Shorts podcast. I'm your host, Jay Grizzly Green, a.k.a. Mr. Leave No Meat on the Bone, a.k.a. Hide Your Auntie, a.k.a. The Black Dick Cavett. Yeah, dig. And last but not least, a.k.a. I am creating, and these gentlemen are going to be on my exploratory committee because I'm heavily considering running for Black Gen X president on all of these internets, on Taking No Shorts podcast. I mean, I'm going to put it together one day. Yeah. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe anywhere where you find your favorite podcast. Also, rss.com. And for a small nominal fee, you can go to Patreon and get, we good, Debbie? Thank you. You'll get some special exclusive content. Shout out to our homegirl, Dort. Let's go get to the specifics and our guests for tonight's podcast. To my left, and I think it's your left as well. Yeah, cut that down because we don't want nobody to hear that. He is the resident atheist of Taking No Shorts. He is the world television champion. He was talking me off for all kinds of ledges in pre-production of this thing, and he made sense. Ladies and gentlemen, anywhere where he goes, his name is on his hat. My college roommate, Brent, also known as B. Hello, Brent.
What up, Jay?
Fuck is this, man? You look crazy as shit right here.
Yeah, that's why I took the pic.
Yeah. So you put your all balls out. You have no hair on the side.
There's no balls in the pic. They can't see the pic.
Okay, let's do that.
My balls are not out in pics for anybody to see online.
I'm a man.
Unless you pay for it.
I'm a man. I'm 40.
Okay, that's what he's saying. But, ladies and gentlemen, Brent, hey, man, thank you for being here constantly, consistently. You don't got nothing to say. What's up with the plaits, man? You got plaits in your hair.
Oh, yeah.
You want to show the audience?
Yeah, man. You know, I got my hair done.
You want to show, I mean, the audience know about.
I can do that alone.
Don't do that. That's a pause.
Like Virginia Union, the girls, the cheerleaders.
Yeah, that's a pause right there. Like, don't do that.
I can shake my hair around.
Yeah, well.
I get to feel pretty.
Thank you. You ready for tonight?
I'm ready, man.
Thank you all. You got to pay. I was just checking. Boy, if you don't clean these glasses, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to work on him. We're going to pray on him. Let's see what happens when you don't believe in a deity. Your glasses just like this, motherfucker. I'm just telling you.
Speaking of deity, I did hear a story about the crucifixion. That's what I wanted to talk about.
Is that my wife talking?
Probably.
Oh, God, Jesus, I got to fix the board. Lord have mercy. I'm picking up everything. The technology is passing me by. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you. You're a gentleman and a scholar.
Yeah.
Last but not least, he said, if I'm coming to your podcast, make sure the Knicks is on. The Knickerbockers. He's been a great and good and consistent friend of mine probably for the last, I'd say, 20 and 25 years. He is the owner and founder of Legacy Internet Radio. He is the host of his own podcast called Ain't No Half Steppin' with Marcus J. and he records how they say anywhere in time they goddamn feel like it. He is also a yogi. Ladies and gentlemen, my friend and yours, Marcus J.
What's up, man?
Thank you.
How you doing, brother?
Boy, you're cooler than the other side of the pillow. Sorry, Stuart Scott. I'm sorry, Stuart Scott.
Hey, man. It's the stage of life, brother. It's the stage of life.
You know what? I think, as many times as you've been a part of Taking No Shorts podcast, I don't think I've asked you, how'd you get to this peaceful place?
A lot of things happen. My transition started in January 2019. I went to the eye doctor, and in the conversation, while I'm with my eyes with the flashing lights and all that kind of stuff, the eye doctor, she says to me, everything's going to be changing soon. I thought she was talking about my eyes, and she looked at me and she said, not your eyes. It was almost like crazy.
Yeah, that would have fucked me up too. I would have said some shit like this.
In the midst of our conversation, and I had, severed some relationships and built some new ones. And I discovered yoga that summer, and COVID came, the following year. The solitude that we all had
2019
to experience, and then January 6th happened. I shut down the doors to the end. So, I mean, it was just a lot of things that happened in my life that affected me. And I said to myself, I'm not going to be controlled by the emotional back and forth of, getting
of the world.
Certain things that we have to kind of deal with. And honestly, like I tell my daughter, ain't nobody getting out of this life without some scars. You know what I'm saying? So, and quite frankly, I was wound way too tight.
Yeah, he was.
So. But
now,
embracing certain parts of my personality that I used to hide.
Yeah.
Everybody has certain shit they don't want people to kind of know, but if it's who you is, it's just who you is.
That's who he is.
You know what I'm saying?
I like the fact that you use the past tense verb. Or I don't know what that kind of verb that is, but
which one?
You've been down south too long.
Which?
Yeah, who you is?
Oh yeah. I've been here 31 years, man. It's funny because when I go to Jersey, they know I've been down here.
Shout out to Jersey, shout out to Jersey, shout out to Newark, shout out to the Break, shout out to East Orange, shout out to West. I can shout out West Orange, can you?
Sure, that's what.
Shout out to West Orange.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get into it tonight. We got Legacy of that radio in the building. We got B in the building. B, we had a pre-production conference call. Somebody ain't make it. Oh, I can't say that. All right, he tight. Look at, I can tell he tight because I said that. Anyway,
you better build some bad podcasting.
All right, so we was talking about what we wanted to talk about here on tonight's episode. So I was thinking to myself, I was like, I'm born in 72. And then I told you, Brent, I said, I don't want to seem nostalgic because I'm a progressive, right? I want the world to know that I'm a forward-thinking black man. I'm a black man first.
Exactly.
But I'm forward-thinking, meaning I'm not going to slew for nobody. Hence, why I got to, anytime y'all see me, I got to be suited and booted.
Exactly.
But at the same time, I know who I is. I'm 51 years old, and I'm a Gen Xer. So tell us, internet world, on the comments, and let me get the banner up. I didn't create a banner, so I'm so sorry for tonight. That's a test. I'll get a banner later. Tell us how you're Gen X without saying you're Gen X. And B help me with the wording of it because I had trouble with it, right? Am I right?
Yeah.
What was the trouble I had with it?
Trying to figure out how to get the idea across.
I didn't smoke enough weed. And you nailed it though, because you said, "Tell us you're Gen X without telling us you're Gen X." How would you do it? How do you let the internet? Because once we long into dust, like Brent says, what happens when we die, Brent?
We decay.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
Somewhere in the trunk starting to rot.
A bullshit.
I think I fly. When I die, I want to fly.
The spirit will.
Right, my spirit will. But Brent, tell the audience that you're Gen X without telling them you're Gen X. What is it? How is it? How do you describe it? Let the audience know, because I can set it up. If you find something, I can put it on here to let them know that you Gen X without telling the audience you Gen X. I'm sure you've had 72 hours to think about this.
So I had a house key at 7.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Can you imagine?
I used to play video games by plugging in the back of the TV and putting it on channel 3.
Yeah. Can you imagine?
Yeah. And I remember the U shadows. You never knew which
UHF, right?
Yeah.
I remember when I moved to the city.
The TV had 2 knobs.
At WPIX channel 11.
And 1 through 13, and then what?
14 to 70 or something. Yeah. And the numbers got real tiny on the knob.
All right. All right, you old fuckers. Yours.
That's Gen X.
Right. Well, I embrace it. I know Mark does. And we're going to let Legacy Internet Radio opine on this. But for you, first thing you said was you had a key at 7 years old to a key to what?
To the house.
To the whole house?
Yes.
You know what? I ain't give my sons a key to their house.
They're not Gen Xers.
Right. But I think if
I was 5.
Jesus.
Yeah. And it was a key, a chain around. Right. I got over. Here's what with me. Get off the school bus. I had my key. I go in the house, lock the door. There's a snack there waiting for me, and my father get home from work probably about a half an hour later.
Right. But just imagine, we're in 2023, right?
Yeah.
So imagine putting your kid, we all got kids, putting your kid on a bus with a key around their neck in 2023.
No. You know, we joke about this, Mama Jane and Mrs. Jamie, we joke about how Mama couldn't go off the porch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When she got a little, she couldn't go off the driveway.
And where you live at?
Where I live at, and out in the suburbs.
Oh shit!
You know what I'm saying? Just because of the care that we give to security now.
That speaks. That's another point.
The necessity for independence when we were younger.
Yeah, I was having a conversation with my middle son, saying the reason we overcompensated as Gen Xers to Gen Zers, and we talked about this Gen X Gen Z thing, is because we grew up a certain kind of way with keys at 5 and 7 around our neck, and we somehow knew we shouldn't be having a key.
No, I never really thought about it.
I'm like, it's the key. I thought it was natural. All my friends had keys.
Yeah, I mean,
let's do the times.
We were called latchkey kids,
right? But the times. So it wasn't the issue wasn't that we had keys around our neck. The issue is the times have changed in 30 years to where you can't wear a key around your neck because we're in 2023. Shit has happened. People are crazy. The internet is out there. Anything can happen. So you can't put your kid on a bus with a key around their neck no more.
I mean, that's a big part of it. But as the generations evolve, I think this is going to sound more harsh than I mean. I promise.
It's taking no short.
every generation gets a little softer in a certain kind of way, simply because of the comforts of life. That's not to take away from a person's spirit and tough guys. That's not what I'm talking about. But when we were coming up, there weren't the comforts of life that we had now. You know what I'm saying? We had to do more with less. And so, there wasn't the depravity that we see in people who are intent on harming you.
When I hear you explain it that way, that I beam with pride knowing that I know you. Like I said to the audience, we've known each other for 20, 25 years. Like, I had that same conversation with my Gen Zers. Like, look, I know stuff has changed, so I'm willing to, because I gotta say willing, because I didn't do it willing. I wasn't a Gen X dad of a Gen Z generation willingly. I had to say, you know what, I'm smart enough to know that the technology, the times are different, so I gotta adapt to what you grew up to, because our parents, I don't think what you listening to all that hippity hop for? Right? Our folks wasn't doing that, Brett.
Yeah.
Folks did.
Yeah.
Your folks did?
They're like, what the hell is that?
Absolutely. I remember a very specific conversation that I had, with my elders over Run DMC, and there was noise. And them dudes is in the Hall of Fame of music right now.
Yeah, but what if your folks would have said, that's James Brown?
Our parents' generation, the boomers, the elder boomers, not the younger boomers, but the older boomers, did not understand hip hop as it was happening. Hip hop's 50 years old, okay, but the real core of the beginning of hip hop is 40 years ago, in the early and mid 80s, as we were coming up in teens in that generation. And so our parents hearing that, they're not singing. It's beat, boom, boom, boom. It's how they went on with it. So I guess I understand the confusion that they have had in it. Yeah. But you got to come around. It's fun to throw it in their faces now, because a lot of the people who was telling you that they didn't like back then. Will, Dana, Todd, you know what I'm saying? Now these folks is legends. They hosting Grammys and
on the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, probably.
You know what I'm saying?
So let me give you your space. Legacy Internet Radio representative Marcus J, host of Ain't No Half Stepping. Tell us your Gen X, sir. You representing that generation without saying it. Like, you don't have to say Gen X per se, but let the audience know that you representing Gen X without saying it.
I remember when I would get on the number 3 bus in Jersey City, and I had my hoodie and my Walkman on, with my backpack, riding the bus, downtown. With my Walkman and my cassette tape.
Journal Square.
I forget my time. Yeah. And I remember when I heard Biggie in the 90s say, I let my tape rock to my tape pop. We weren't doing that in the 90s. We was doing that in the 80s. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have to tell you that I'm Gen X. The reality is we are the beginning of the hip hop generation, and these young cats now have done some wonderful things with what we created and flipped it. I love that.
We are the hip hop generation.
Oh yeah. And it's funny, we were watching Trading Places yesterday.
Oh shit.
And we were looking
Jamie Lee Curtis did this.
Exactly. But one of the things that we was tripping off of, like, we was Googling certain actors and how old they were, and just marveling at how old young people used to look when we was coming up.
I saw that meme.
I didn't even need a meme. That's always been a thing. Like, just look at Clyde Drexler.
Oh shit, my shit came out.
The definitive Clyde Drexler picture you see of him. He's like 28 years old in that picture.
Yeah. But Clyde Drexler, for real.
And I just use him as an example.
Yeah, but for real, Clyde Drexler looked like he was 63, dunking and the Portland Trailblazers tight Isaiah. Shout out to Isaiah Thomas.
I got one for you.
Yeah.
As we look at them and we looked at how old they look, I am the exact same age as George Jefferson. When you watch, the core episodes of Jefferson,
Sherman Hemsley.
and
And Mark Walsh just like him. Ain't nobody ever told you that?
I've been having many conversations about that since about 1986.
Man, when you see Marcus J of Ain't No Half Stepping Legacy in that radio come in the building, I'm gonna do an impression. He like that. He like that. He gonna let you know. Shout out to Sherman Hemsley. Shout out to also my acting coach from 1988. Right? He gave us a Sherman Hemsley. I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all some. It's been out there, but he was. We had this program in the city of Richmond. Y'all might have had it in Jersey. Strangely enough, let's talk about that. Like when we was coming up as Gen Xers, like we had programs to keep us out of
Job Corps.
Yeah.
Job Corps. I know a lot of people whose lives were saved because at 15 years old, they got to go and live in the next state in a dorm environment and work a teenage-worthy job. You know, Job Corps.
Go ahead.
Give me a drop.
All right.
I just wanted to tell.
Can you hear? No?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. You just got a delay, Brent. No, seriously though. When I was coming up, there were programs from supplementing the Boys Club of Virginia or the Boys Club or whatever, junior training assistant programs. JTAP is what we called it in Richmond, Virginia. They sponsor. I never forget. I saw Chuck D, Flavor Flav, 1988 come to stop it when self-destruction came out. They put us in front of them. There were programs to help keep people who didn't have access to who was poor and was growing up in the hood and didn't have access to certain things to get you out of those type of situations that gave you a leg up. And I think we're the last generation that experienced that. Like our kids, they ain't got that. Yeah. they do not have that. They said, we gave you niggas enough money, you on your own.
That's not
fair. Mm-hmm. You on your own. Your mama and your daddy is up from slavery. No, but when those programs came out, it motivated me and kept me in the mix. Like shout out to what's the dude that was MC Hammer's MC?
Too Big MC?
Too Big.
They put me in the mix. that was his hype man, right? That's I'm gonna let you know how I'm a Gen Xer. B knows Too Big MC.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say they put me in the mix. Let's go around the room with another one before we move to the next subject, because the next subject is going to be so good.
Okay.
Let everybody know, Brent. Another one. Let everybody. I'll give it to you since we're in December, Christmas season. Best Christmas wish list gift. Best one. Meaning, let the audience know. Because gifts now, I don't even know.
You're going to ask the atheist and the agnostic about Christmas gifts?
Oh, nigga, he got Christmas gifts. Yeah, Brent, did you get Christmas gifts?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So, even though you might not have believed in Jesus Christmas, the German dude coming down the chimney with red suit on, white boy, all that, right? Furry.
The German trees.
Yeah, all that shit. All that shit. I'm gonna call it out.
So let me qualify the question so I can think about it for a second. Is this a gift that we buying now, or is this a gift that we've gotten in our life as a kid?
Back in the day. Back in the day. We represent Gen Xers, right? Yeah. So before you got knowledge of self or knowledge of religion or non-religion, What was the gift that was on the list that you want mom and dad to bring to you? Santa. You didn't know it was Santa. When did you? Oh, hold on. When did you know it was Santa?
You asking a million questions.
All right, so
all them questions.
all right. Shout out to that guy.
Yeah.
He opened up the internet, right?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say.
Yeah.
All right. So that cat. What made you? What was on your Christmas list before you knew Santa was real? As a Black Gen Xer, I'm running for the representation of these niggas.
I can't remember exactly when I knew Santa wasn't real, but you asked me like about a gift.
A gift. What you want for Christmas, nigga?
There was two things. I remember wanting.
He wanted something though.
Yeah. I remember when we got big wheels. And we had that big wheel, the little back
with the brake on it right here.
To the side, man, we were out there in the driveway,
Scraping up Mercure comb on all kinds of scrapes.
Yep.
That's another thing. Tell us you Gen X without telling us you Gen X. Mercure comb.
I'm a man. I'm 40.
Not a game. Not a game. Not a game.
I done hit 4 drops at the same time. Nigga,
Not a game.
if I scrape my leg, I don't know. My kids have not ever scraped their legs. Ever.
The other thing I wanted, I wanted, I can't think of the Transformer's name, but he was a Transformer that turned into a radio.
Oh, that's Soundwave.
Soundwave, yeah.
Shout out to my nigga Bear. Hey, Bear, holler at me.
I wanted that so bad, and I told my mom that's what I wanted, and guess what she got me?
Oh,
Radio and a Transformer. It was so generic, Transformer.
Yeah, she went to Radio Shack.
She tried, man.
She tried. Give her something. Oh, let me give her.
She didn't understand. But that's also from those Saturday morning cartoons.
Well, that's how, marketing worked. Cartoons and toys went together when we were coming up.
Oh, yeah.
They don't even have cartoons anymore. When you watch a Saturday morning in 2023, it's all like wildlife shows and it ain't even Saved by the Bell no more.
It's This Old House.
Yeah, it's like some crazy. It's like, and I saw some YouTube thing that said that there was a law that was passed that said they had to require some type of children programming. And the way capitalism works is they said, oh, these kids ain't fucking with this no more. They ain't fucking with cartoons. They not fucking with Tom and Jerry. They not fucking with
life.
Yeah. Shit getting too serious. Let me let my homeboy Marcus J let the audience know before we go to our first break here, Taking No Shorts podcast.
I still remember my favorite gift. Go ahead. It's 84, 85, maybe a little earlier, whatever year it was. And I got a racetrack. And it was one of those racetracks that had, long curve and jump and all that kind of stuff. But it was Dukes of Hazzard racetrack. And the two cars was the General Lee and Roscoe's car that raced each other. I had that joint, boy, for a couple years or however long, until it ran its course. But the year I got it,
couldn't tell you nothing.
Couldn't tell me nothing. So yeah.
When you put it on the list, shout out. You want to give a shout out now?
Oh, I hit him on it.
You hit him on it.
Yeah.
When you put something on your Christmas list or your holiday list, it means something to you when it happens.
I was that kid that had the list, and then by mid-December, I had already posted it on the refrigerator. So every time you went in there to get your juice or your beer or whatever it was, it's what Marcus wants. So I need you to be thinking about this all month. Imagine,
hold on. I know you got a big brother, right?
The audacity of 8-year-old me. How dare I?
His big brother probably was like, "Come on,
yo." I remember never being checked for it. Nobody never said nothing. You know, like now I think about how outrageous that was.
That's crazy.
You know, with the Jeffrey.
What's the joint? There's a drop. What about that's Raven? That's a wrestler reference. What about me?
Yeah.
If I was your brother or your sister, I'd have been like, yo, I don't put the shit up on a refrigerator, but what about me? Can I get some love? Shout out to my mom for getting me Voltron. 19. Oh my God! Look, we're in the 2023, so that lets you know I'm Gen X. I said 19. Yeah. You dig? I want to be your representation on everything.
Next year. Well, damn next month.
Mm-hmm.
The 90s was 25 years ago.
Yeah, damn. You got to respect it. You got to respect it. Look, in the 1979. I ain't even know nothing about anime, Japanimation, and I don't know if that's gonna come across in the stuff. But shout out to speaking of Japanimation, shout out to our homeboy Smurf chilling out in Indonesia.
Yes,
represent to the Asian community. I didn't even know what Voltron was. I just knew I saw this No, you know how I knew how Voltron was? I saw Godzilla versus Mega Godzilla.
Oh,
yeah. That's like that. That's how you know I'm Gen X.
Godzilla movies. Here's another way. Kung Fu Theater, 3:00 on Saturday.
Oh, yeah. On Channel 9.
Channel 5 for us.
WOR.
3:00.
My favorite, the 5 Deadly Villains.
You posted it the other day. I saw it. And I wanted to say something, but I was like, what the fuck you know about that, B? You down in Franklin, Virginia.
How was the Portsmouth back then?
Well, shoot him up, bang, bang. But for real, I mean, Bruce Lee or Bruce Lee, who you got?
Come on, bro.
You know about that. That I let you know we black Gen X now. Not we fucking around and we done left Gen X. We now on black. How you know you black Gen X? Bruce Lee or Bruce Lee?
Come on, bro. There is no Bruce Lee. You know what I'm saying?
You want to read it?
Down, I just don't use that.
No, you read it because I can't see it.
That's why I moved it over to you.
No, you read it, sir. That's what you're here for. I can't see.
Oh, damn.
I'm looking fine, nigga. I can't see.
Oh, you got glasses on and can't see.
That's just to be true.
He was just saying 79, We Are Family, Sister Slaves, in Pittsburgh Pirates.
You have... Shout out to the homie Smurf. 79.
We Are Family, Sister Slaves, Pittsburgh Pirates.
Pops. You know who Pops is? Not other than your Pops.
In context.
In context, the Pittsburgh Pirates.
Dave Parker.
Will Stargell.
Will Stargell. Yeah.
Talking about
Smurf, you on one.
Dave Parker is a similar player.
Well, they was on the same team.
Yeah.
The uniforms were horrible.
I like the little funky ass hat they had.
The uniforms were horrible.
Yeah.
I mean, we deep into the black Gen X now, thanks to Smurf. Marcus started it off, and then Smurf took us there. But now we in the fist to save Pittsburgh. Anybody know about that?
Oh yeah.
When I saw the fist that saved Pittsburgh, I said, first I want Mona because Mona was white. Thank you. Mona was white.
I got one for you.
Go ahead.
Claudine.
Oh, yeah. Darren Carroll. Shout out to Darren Carroll.
Yeah.
Claudine, she was a nurse.
She's a nurse.
Single mother, a
bunch of kids.
Handling her business.
James Earl Jones. Abdullah gonna teach me how to hold my liquor.
Yeah. All right. So,
very quotable.
That was something Gen X that we should have known about, but I knew about.
Mm-hmm.
The penitentiary movies.
Oh yeah.
I know penitentiary. I didn't know nothing about Jane Kennedy until Isaac Kennedy made the fucking movie.
Oh, I should have known about it, but I'm glad I did know about it.
I got it through cable.
Pam.
Oh yeah.
Skinamax.
Oh, yeah.
No, I got a better one for you. I got a better one. Oh, I had it, but then I ain't even supposed
I
to.
got one, a satellite dish. We had a satellite dish on the top of our house for HBO.
Wait a minute. Let's pause here. You had a satellite dish?
On the top of my house for HBO. The same HBO that y'all got apps and stuff
Hey,
for.
shout out to Marcus J. Peebles. Hold on, let me.
Did I win Black Gen X?
Well, wait, look.
Yeah, it was a big ass satellite dish just to get HBO.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I saw a satellite dish for the first time in my life, I had my mom let me spend the night over Kevin Spagnola, a nice Italian kid living out in the suburbs of Richmond, Virginia. And I saw a satellite dish, and he was like, "Yo, we finna watch some nudie movies tonight." Yeah. And I saw Porky's.
Porky's.
I can't even find a drop. I couldn't change the goddamn tab.
Oh my God.
There we go. We saw Porky's, and I saw White Girl Tennis for the first time.
Yeah, I remember Porky's.
I said, "Your mama let you watch this shit, nigga?" I said, "Your mama let you watch this?"
Mine was blown for life. Oh my goodness.
What's the other joint? Fast Time at Ridgemont High.
Yeah.
When Phoebe Cates came out the goddamn.
Sean Penn, I think.
Yeah, Phoebe Cates came out the pool. I said, "Your mama let you watch this?" He said, "Yeah, my nigga." White boy said, "Yeah, we got it like this out here." I said, "My mama was gonna kill me." My mama's gonna kill me. No,
I'll be honest with you. To have HBO at that stage of life was helpful.
Yeah. Let's do this.
You saw some things you may not have seen.
Let's do this.
We had the Playboy channel.
You did?
Yeah. It came on at 8:00, and Mom got home a little bit after 9. So we had an hour.
Shout out to Brian.
And our friends would come over, and because everybody had to be home by 9:00. So we had like 6-8 guys sitting around a little bit of TV, like.
Smurf, what was you watching in Gretna, Virginia? Yeah, that's another thing. All right, so my cable experience in the early 80s was Southwest Championship Wrestling.
Yeah.
On USA before Vince bought it. Then it was Flash. And last but not least, The Elephant Man. I don't know why, but that's what we watched. And I think our cable got cut off so much back in the 80s when we paid a bill.
Yeah.
Because we was just like, what is this? I was just happy with the Atari 2600. I was happy with playing, what was the jungle joint?
Pitfall.
I was like, man.
Pitfall. Man, you took me back.
Yeah, I mean.
I had the 5200.
Boy, you was living good back on that.
I had television.
I got the ColecoVision with the Donkey Kong, and I had to fight people to stop coming to my house trying to play that joint. I was like, it's mine. It's mine. I just want to let everybody know that out of the 45 million Black Gen Xers that's out here, I'm running for your representation. Don't let these Z's and millennials run you out the building. You dig? There is a place for us, and I got an exploratory committee to represent you. If you like to contribute, I'm lobbying now, right? If you like to contribute to my exploratory committee for president of all Black Gen X's on the internet, hit me up on that Cash App at J. What is it? I think it's Jay Grizzo or Jay Green? No, Jay Grizzo. I think it's Jay Grizzo. I don't even know. I should have had that ready for you. right at the bottom of this screen right here. But make sure next week, T-Fine will be here.
All right.
He won't cancel on me. Go ahead.
Smurf was in Dish in 82, 83.
What was you watching, Smurf?
He saw Mid-Atlantic Championship Wrestling. Steamboat, Youngblood, Flair, Rhodes.
Yes. Yes, that's how I grew up.
And then, of course, Saturday Night Live with Eddie and Aykroyd and Chevy and Rita and all them.
Gotta get in the hot tub. Gotta get in the hot tub. That's to let y'all know this is for in perpetuity. When B's going to dust, when Jay Grizzly flies, and Mark does his thing, you will know what we stand for, because we all Black Gen Xers. Yeah, Daddy. We're going to move to the next subject, right? All right. We said let it all hang out tonight, ladies and gentlemen. If you got time tonight, let us know under the comments here whether you see it live or whether you see it later on rss.com, on Patreon, on all social media platforms where you find your favorite podcast. Tell us you Gen X without saying it, because we definitely put it down tonight. Don't you think?
Yes.
I think. All right, B.
Yeah.
You came up with another one. I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna put it out to you like you gave it to me. What's some of the Christmas songs off the beaten path? Am I lying? That's how you put it to me?
Yeah.
I reworded it and said some of your holiday season, because you don't believe in Christmas and Jesus and all of that, right?
Exactly.
What are your guilty pleasures? So I'm gonna let you land. This is your segment, sir. I'm gonna sit back. I'm gonna just interject because I'm the host, but I'm gonna just sit back. I'm gonna let you remark. What is some of the songs or your alternative Christmas songs that is not what's out here during the holiday season that you fucks with?
My favorite Christmas song is
Non-Believer, by the way.
Yeah, Non-Believer. It's Another Lonely Christmas by Prince.
He put out a Christmas song?
Yes. Sort of.
Well, why you ain't tell me? I could have shut that shit up. God damn. All right, so come on, tell me why is that another lonely? Why would Prince be lonely on Christmas? Well, he's a Jehovah's Witness.
It's a story about, and the song was a story about this girl he was dating and she died on Christmas.
But Jehovah's Witness don't do Christmas. He was a Jehovah's Witness, am I lying?
I don't know. Prince was, yeah.
I was just trying to explain. It wasn't about him. It was just the song he was singing it. I don't know about his religion, how it tied into any of it. I just like the song.
And go ahead.
He was dating a girl. She died on Christmas, and he just retelling the story and how every Christmas he goes and drinks banana daiquiris till he's blind. That's one other line from the song.
Because he diabetic.
No, he drinks banana daiquiris to get drunk. You know, people.
Okay.
Yeah, back then they said they drank till you blind. That's when you got drunk.
What year was Prince born?
1958.
So you would think in 58 he would have been, well, maybe when he would come of age. First time you got your first crush from first crush 15, 12, 14?
13, 15, yeah.
58 plus 15 is 73, 72. So I'm sorry.
Y'all had crushes when y'all were little?
It's not the same.
Yeah. I wasn't.
The first time you felt like using it.
You felt like, when the first time you felt like something was shooting out your
That's different.
A crush gonna make me shoot something. I'm gonna tell the audience though. Prince crush song makes you think about guilty pleasure song.
It's a Christmas song.
What does he say? I'm curious to know now. I'm finna look it up. What's the name of it?
Another Lonely Christmas.
Continue, Brent, while I look this up. Just explain your point.
Yeah, it's Prince. I like Prince. It's a great song. It's sad as I don't know what.
Yeah, that don't go with Christmas. Christmas is supposed to be joy, happy, hee hee ha ha.
Christmas is whenever you make it.
That's what a non-believer would say.
Christmas is a Christmas movie.
Which one?
Die Hard.
So is Trading Places.
No, I disagree with that.
Absolutely agree. And so is Trading Places.
Yes. Just
because it took place during the winter?
Yeah, during Christmas. Both of them during Christmas.
I disagree.
Die Hard was on.
Die Hard was not a Christmas movie, but just an action thriller.
Okay.
No matter what time of the year it took place.
Okay.
Eddie Murphy, I know, had the Santa hat on. And Jamie Lee Curtis has some big titties. That's all I know about trading places.
You know, the guy had the Santa suit on with the fish, and he was eating and had the hair on.
I literally watched it last night. Yeah. It was a bucket list movie watch for me and Mom. We watched it last night.
You let her watch?
She's 4 years old.
Yeah, well, okay, fair enough. You got anything?
Smurf said Christmas in Hollis by Run DMC.
Thank you, Smurf.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
I said when me and B were discussing in midweek Christmas, Santa Claus is coming to the ghetto. Yeah. Snoop Dogg and the Dog Pound and Nate Dogg. Rest in peace to Nate Dogg.
I like In My Mind.
Oh yeah.
Exactly.
You can't go wrong.
Silent Night. It's In My Mind.
It's called Black Folk. Black Jackson's call it In My Mind. Yeah.
Ooh.
You know what else I like? The best one that makes me feel a lot of Christmas comfort, even though I'm not one that really gets into.
For the record, Marcus is an agnostic.
The Christmas song, the Nat King Cole song, Chestnuts Roasting on an Open Fire.
Yeah, but that's a good one.
Yeah.
I used to be a Christmas motherfucker.
Christmas got good music, man. You doesn't have to like to.
I wanted the gifts. I just wanted the gifts. Shout out to my mama.
Horrible music too.
I'm sorry?
Christmas got some horrible music too.
Ain't nobody doing it. Really? Give me one.
Elvis, Blue Christmas.
Who's watching that?
People love that song.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Horrible song.
Hold on. It's a song or a movie?
It's a song called Blue Christmas by Elvis.
Fuck Elvis.
That's what I'm saying. It's a horrible song. Even though I don't care who sings it.
Yeah, I can't.
Oh, and one of my favorite songs, Santa Baby.
Santa Baby.
Yeah.
See, this is what we did. I could play all of this and drop it, but I can't. I need to smoke. It's not fast enough. Marcus over here doing all kinds of shit on his cell phone. We lost him, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna take our first break here and Taking No Shorts podcast. When we come back,
song I can't think of it.
Which one?
Baby It's Cold Outside. I love that. It's not really a Christmas. It's more of a winter song.
When it's cold outside.
No, Baby It's Cold Outside. It's the women.
I'm thinking Bobby Womack. Girl. Who are you holding?
This Christmas.
They tried the
Donny Hathaway version.
They tried to ban the song off the radio because he invited her back in to have a drink more.
Before we go out and I re-up on cannabis and alcohol, make sure you like, share, and subscribe anywhere where you find your favorite podcast. That would be on YouTube. That's youtube.com/@TakingNoShortsPod. Also on Facebook, that's Taking No Shorts Podcast with Jay Grizzy.
Exactly.
My personal page is just my nickname and government surname, Jay Green. I'm going to change it in a few. Also, RSS.com. That's rss.com/podcast Taking No Shorts Pod. That will then take you to Google, Apple, Spotify. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, guys.
The first thing, Carol of the Bells by Pentatonic.
Smurf was on Pentatonic?
Yeah.
Shout out to Smurf. I bet you. Look, Smurf got it. Smurf, we gotta arrange it. You know, time. The way that you're on the other side of the world, but
he eating cereal right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna make it happen for you, brother, because I'm sure it'd be great to see you. I know when you came to the States, I missed you, but I would love to have you on the pod. So make sure I'll reach out. We're gonna take our first break. When we go to break, folks, you'll see us, but you won't hear us. So if you decide to hang around, you're going to hear great content that would have been exclusively for the Patreon, but for the low tonight, because Brent want to get 2 for $5.
Exactly.
You're going to hear it. Fourth quarter, Knicks up. Oh, Knicks down 7. For my guy, Marcus J. For my co-host, the resident atheist, B. We'll be right back in just a few here at Taking No Shorts Podcast.
We talking about practice. Not a game, not a game, not a game. We talking about practice.
Now I gotta talk. We all gotta be quiet. You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, gift stealing, wheeling dealing, limousine riding.
I'm a man. I'm 40.
And now your host, Taking No Shorts Podcast, Jay Guity.
Thanks for taking the time out to listen to Taking No Shorts Podcast. We'll be right back in just a few. Make sure you like, share, subscribe anywhere where you find your favorite podcast, and make sure you leave a comment under Taking No Shorts. Thank you for listening to Taking No Shorts Podcast. We'll be right back.
Exactly. Exactly. Exactly.
Hit the button.
I can edit that.
We talking about practice. Not a game,
God,
not a
this one's so
game,
good.
not a game. We talking about practice.
Now I gotta talk. We all gotta be quiet. You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, gift stealing, wheeling dealing, limousine riding.
I'm a man. I'm 40.
And now your host, Taking No Shorts podcast, Jay Guity.
Y'all ain't hear none of that. It don't matter. It don't matter. You can hear this. And that means that we're out here and Taking No Shorts podcast. I'm your host, Jay Grizzly Green, a.k.a. Mr. Leave No Meat on the Bone.
We're gonna let me know somewhere along the line
Exactly.
if the folks can hear me, but also AKA the Black Big Cover. Oh, let me fix that. I don't want folks to know that I sound like
Like Darth Vader. Okay,
Exactly.
that's better. Also, a.k.a. Mr. Leave No Meat while I'm on this rock going across one star that's a gazillion stars. Will I leave any meat on all of this calcium that I got for you? Yeah, dig. Also, aka Wanda's son
Exactly.
and Jenna's grandson.
Exactly.
Let's make sure you like, share, subscribe anywhere where you find your favorite podcast. Also, rss.com/podcast/ Taking No Shorts pod. That will give you Apple, Google, Spotify, all the socials. Last but not least, for a small nominal fee, which you're getting tonight, because Brent, an atheist, said, Jay, nobody else believes in God other than you.
Exactly.
Give it to him for free. Give it to him for free, right? So that's what I'm
God
doing.
would.
Yeah, God would, right? Yeah, that's what he was saying.
Exactly.
So with all that being said, let me introduce my co-host. He is the resident atheist of Taking No Shorts.
Exactly.
He is also known around these parts as the world television champ.
Exactly.
And anywhere where he steps his, I say 1 foot in another, what would you call it? What do you call that? What do you call
A prosthetic?
a prosthetic? God damn it! You know I've been drinking, I've been smoking, my nigga. If he got 1 foot in the prosthetic, wherever he sits it on, just know he can't go wrong. All you got to do is call him by the letter that's on his hat. Ladies and gentlemen, B.
Hello? You know what?
Did I tell her Elijah?
No, not yet.
Yeah, not yet. Welcome. Hello. Well, thank you for being the friend that you are, being the co-host that you are, being the G that you are. You ready?
I'm ready.
Now,
it was just kind of you introducing me and saying, and they say, and you just start sucking on your pipe while you introducing me. I'm like, don't suck on that while you talking about me. That's kind of weird.
Oh well, I'm sucking on a vape, nigga. I'm not. Why did I hand clap for that?
You know what you think.
I got too many drops going.
Not a game.
Somebody need to fix their mic. I hear a whole bunch. Yeah, don't move no more, Brett. But in regards to what you were just saying, Brett.
A bullshit.
I know I got some reds, but not that much.
Let's go ahead and introduce a special guest for tonight. Anytime I put the call out for this brother, he says, just tell me what time, I'm going to be there. And I said, okay, here's the time. Then he hit me with, make sure that the Knicks is on.
What the fuck is that?
And I said, I need a guess. Well, as a Knicks fan myself, I said, well, that's not a problem. But he's a good friend, a consistent and reliable friend over the last 20 to 25 years of my time on this rock. The owner of Legacy Internet Radio and the host of Ain't No Half Stepping that goes on all of the platforms on Mondays whenever he says he feels like it. Ladies and gentlemen, a friend of mine. He should be a friend of yours just because he is just a decent human being. And he's a yogi. Marcus J.
What's up, Grizz? What's up?
We're on the backside of this thing now.
Yeah.
And we've been doing this since 2011.
Yeah. This past Monday was 12 years of the rebrand of Ain't No Half Step on Marcus J.
I was checking in for the past few weeks trying to see the show.
We've been on hiatus.
He always an agitator.
I know. I appreciate that, man. The few times that you were listening live and let us know, man, we appreciate that. But we took a hiatus. We on one. We might do a show this Monday.
That's how cool. That's what I say. That's how cool this guy is, ladies and gentlemen. Fuck with me.
Yeah.
If you gonna fuck with me, you gonna fuck with me.
Not. Yeah.
I wouldn't even say you're not. You gonna fuck with me, or you gonna fuck with me?
Yeah. I mean, I think that certainly me. I gave way too many years to giving a fuck about what people think.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, and I mean that in the most respectful manner.
Yes.
We all should be more concerned about how we feel about things than we do about how other folks feel about things. That's how you lend yourself towards peace.
I've learned that lesson today because Brent and Marcus have talked me out of a moment.
Yeah.
Talked me out of a moment. I was about to get in my bag. Wait a minute. I'm about to get in my bag about tonight's podcast, but you and Marcus J said, and namaste. You just gotta choose. You gotta choose it.
You gotta choose it.
Hey, here's the thing. I tell people the funny thing is you say that, Mark, because I espouse that point of view to folks who haven't gotten to where I'm at. See, I haven't gotten to where you guys are. You guys are at some peaceful shit. I swear for Jesus, y'all at some peaceful shit. But as a Christian, I need some violence. Yeah. I need some hands to be thrown.
Maybe you should give Jesus back. You might get you some peace.
Oh no, I can't.
Jesus is all about violence.
I can't. I can't. I'm clutching my pearls in the phone.
The people that kill that man get life in prison.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, I'm just saying, you're right. But at the same time,
the two non-Christians at the table happen to be the ones.
Here's my litmus test from here until my God takes me where I need to go. I always challenge folks at where's the lie, right? Shout out to my homeboy Al, screenwriter of My Last Run. I got a story. I'm gonna get it down here on either My Last Run's podcast or Taking No Shorts podcast. But at the end of the day, I'm always checking, especially a black man in America, where to lie. That's what I'm always saying. When my litmus test or my Pythagorean theorem, when you talk to me, is where's the lie? And if I can't come up with, this nigga lying.
Holy shit. What is that? What the fuck is that?
I said that's the truth. Same thing with Mark. When me and Mark build, I'm like, what a lie. What lie? I'm like, okay, I know he ain't on that snake shit. So I'm like, okay, we building. He has not said anything that I have not detected a lie. So that's how I move it forward. So that's where I is.
I can dig it.
You know, I like if you, but you got to pull me because until I see a ghost, and I've seen a ghost, or at least I've been high enough to see a ghost. I've been high enough. I think. Let's move it on. Hold on, y'all ain't seen no ghost?
No.
Yeah.
Y'all didn't hit this week. Hold on, let me hit this shit again.
So you saw ghosts after being having your brain chemically off.
The ghost might be in here.
Oh yeah. It might be in there for real.
Yeah. If Will Smith can carry a movie for 2.5 hours with one fucking dog, why can't I have this? Why can't I? That's a squirrel. That's a super squirrel.
Sleep there, so
Yeah.
I mean, who would have thought Will Smith could carry a movie?
That's a quantum leap right there.
Yeah. Who would have thought he could carry a movie for 2.5 with some zombies and a dog in 2023? If you think back to I Am Legend, who the fuck? And I took my wife to go see this movie, and she said it's one of the greatest movies she's ever seen.
But look at the part too.
I know, right? But who could pull that off? Other than Tom Hanks, because he did the same thing with the Allen shit.
In a volleyball.
Yeah, he did the same thing with a volleyball, just Will Smith did it with a dog. And zombies, my nigga.
What is that? What the fuck is that?
Am I lying? Where's the lie? Let's talk about resin. All right. Brent said to me in the pre-production conference call that was only 2 people. He said, hey, did you see this thing about this chick, Ruby Rose? First of all, Brent, I don't even know who Ruby Rose is. It's a Gen X. I don't know who Ruby Rose is. So you're going to have to explain it to me. But some man went on OnlyFans and spent $66,000.
Bullshit?
No.
In a month.
In a month.
Yeah.
Well, it ain't tricking if you got it. I mean, I tried to find a way to promote it on social media because if tricking is tricking, but if you got 66K to throw away, 66 racks to throw away, it ain't. So what? I mean, Mark Cuban or Elon Musk or somebody could be like, I want to see this whole trick it. I want to see her do her thing. $66,000 is $2 to us, B. Your thoughts?
He's a dumbass.
I agree,
Absolutely.
How so? You got to convince me. Where's the lie? Where's the lie?
First off, this guy, he's probably like 30.
He's 30, meaning he was born in 1993.
Yeah, he's born.
He wasn't born in 83 or 73, where we know Pam Grier, where we know Phoebe Cates. He know. Go ahead, Ben.
So he's like not us. He's probably like Gen Y. So we raised him.
I didn't.
No, our Gen X raised him. He's
I disagree.
not .com, but a Bitcoin millionaire.
Somebody had to be slacking on their Mac for that motherfucker to be out here.
Yeah, he's a Bitcoin millionaire.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
So the guy that gave
Ruby Rose.
Ruby Rose is no different than somebody on JD.
She's she is
without allegedly.
She's a rapper, a young rapper, kind of like Meg Thee Stallion, Nicki Minaj. No talent type, female rapper.
Exactly.
But nobody's heard any of her songs, so she's pretty much only known for OnlyFans. And she posted. He was her number one contributor for that month, $60,000.
Wait a minute. I'm about to come off my jacket, right? Let's educate the audience as we started out this podcast talking about tell us you're Gen X without telling us you're Gen X. And I'm going to take liberty as the host to say the reason I'm Gen X is because I would never, ever trick $66,000 on a house. Never. Never. I'm sorry.
In a month.
Talking about practice. Not a game. We talking about practice.
Or a young lady, or an artist, or a singer, or an actress, or... Let's be fair. As a dude, I would never, if I was a chick, I would never give $66,000 to Taylor Swift. I know I'm gonna get flack for it, but I still don't know what the fucking big deal is. That's another reason why I'm Gen X. I don't get it. I don't. But okay, continue, Brent.
Where was that?
You were at. He gave her $66,000 in a month on OnlyFans.
And she posted all the correspondence online where he's talking to himself. I'm not mad at her. She did not respond not one time.
I'm not mad at her. If I had a daughter, I would teach her. He's giving you the money. Take it. Let's give it to the guy who has. Well, you have daughters. Yeah. Let's give it to Ain't No Half Stepping, the host, Marcus J. You got the back. I think you got all the background you need, bro. Your take.
Exactly.
Well, I'll first say I never heard of none of these people.
Gen X all the way.
I don't care about none of these people. But here's the thing. K-Dub taught me this a long time ago.
Shout out to K-Dub. He's still in Atlanta?
He's still there.
Still in the A.
Talk to him today.
Exactly.
He fussed at me about spending other people's money. How dare we spend another man's money? If you a thousandaire, then yeah, 66 G's for something like this gonna sound crazy. Well, first of all, it sounds crazy anyway. Let me just say that.
I got to the crazy stuff.
But if you got millions of dollars, you think you worry about some little $66,000? So it ain't whatever he got out of it must have been worth it to him. Hey man, I don't care.
If that's how you want to do it.
Yeah, get it how you live, player.
Do you want to know what he got out of it?
What did he get?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
How so? According to him or according to you?
He's online begging her to see. Yeah, he's literally begging her.
Hold on, B. Again. You got to tell me, I need to change the name of the podcast. Where's the lie? Remember that? The $64,000 question? Where's the lie? Talk me off that ledge.
I've been trying, but she posted the conversation, him begging her, like, why don't you talk to me? I thought we had a connection.
You lost me right there. I'm off the reservation.
I'm telling you, it's an interesting story. She never replied.
Why didn't you talk to me?
Yeah. He said, I sent you $50,000 and you haven't responded to me. I thought we had a connection. How you gonna have a connection and y'all never spoke? He got a tattoo of her on his knee.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, he crazy. He sound crazy. No,
that's $66,000 in the month.
He sound like he's stalking her.
You heard me.
That's what I'm saying. That's why
And she took a picture with a stalker.
because he found her.
I'd have shot him on sight.
He came out.
I'd have shot him on sight. If I'd have known, if you'd have said,
she posted where she was going to be, and he came out to her.
Y'all can fuck around and do that if you want to.
So they said she posted all this, so there's a record of what he said.
That's a management problem.
In case something happens to her.
That's a management problem. That's a I won't say handler, but that's a management problem. That's a whoever. Nobody is in your corner like Brent or Marcus J to say, I'll give you a great Marcus J joint. You out of pocket. Hey, you wrong, bro. Right? You should. I mean, because I'm that cat. I'll spend if I got, like Mark said, if I got $3 billion, what is 66,000 to trick on somebody? Right?
I look at it like this.
Right? He's saying you trick on somebody. He hasn't done anything with her.
Go ahead, Mark.
I mean, like with a lot of stuff that we see in the world, that's not for me. It's just not for me. But if you like it, I love it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If you got millions of dollars and you spend $66 to pursue a chick, I mean, what's the big? You look crazy in the casino blowing money,
and we done done it.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's the same thing. It's a gamble. You gambling in the casino or you gambling on your own girl, and it's not like she clowning you. She not saying nothing. Based on what y'all saying, I
cannot disagree. Again, so where's the lie?
Where's the gambles?
I would tell anybody if somebody is giving you greenbacks and you didn't do a ting to warrant
showing her naked body online.
It's hers. It's hers. She wants to. If it's paying me, bro.
I'm more careful.
Bro, where's your biblical sense of morality?
Oh, fuck all that, nigga. Yeah. Nigga, I gotta eat tomorrow. I gotta eat tomorrow. I need a brisket. I need a beef brisket.
Your moral character has no weight on how I move.
Right. I mean, if I gotta eat.
So if you need to show your titties and make some money,
I'm doing that.
Then show your titties and make some money.
Would you mind showing your breast for the camera, Brent?
Yeah, I would.
I bet you if your black ass was hungry.
Here's a natural retort. Would you want your daughter to show her titties to make?
No, I bet you if your black ass didn't eat for 30 days, you'd be out here like this. I bet you. And the reason that you wouldn't do it is because you have no idea what 30 days of hunger looks like. I assume what 30 days of hunger gonna look like, so I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do it. I assume it off the top. You feel me?
She's not hungry.
No, she had to be. She did not have to be.
She don't have to be hungry. She don't
have to be. The dumb is doing what he doing.
This could be purely surplus.
Right? Yeah, I mean,
I don't care. Like that moral shit, you can have it.
Yeah, I don't do that all that.
I don't care. What's for you ain't for me. I don't expect you to move.
And I said this. I posted this on the podcast in the social media. Jay-Z said it in a line. And I had this debate. We'll keep going because I think I got 1:30, so I got 30 more minutes, guys. I don't even think it was in a line of a lyric, but I think it was in an interview. And he said, "What you eat don't make me shit." And I said to myself, "Oh, that's true as a motherfucker." motherfucker, because I done ate some shit.
I'll say it like this, right? Like lifestyles. We see certain lifestyles that, you know, our friends and family and community members might have that perhaps we don't understand or agree with the lifestyle, but we respect their right to live
do
that
that
lifestyle, and we don't throw no shade at them or nothing. We still rock with them like we would rock with them if they roll like we do. But it's just that's their shit.
It's just the way I think that's the way we.
No, we judgy like the boomers. It's the young folks that's not judgy. Yeah. We judgy. Right. On this, we judgy. Listen, this whole conversation is judgy. Oh, yeah. We clowning old dude for dropping $66K, and that's how the world on potential pussy that he ain't never gonna get.
Yeah. I just want you to be smart. I want you
not smart. You smart in a casino, or you just throwing a stack on the damn table?
Please bring me the Playboy Buddy with alcohol. Bring me the hot chick with cannabis on the tray. And I'm at the blackjack table, and she said, "Would you like for free or cut, right?" She would like, thank you. I don't know where the shit go. There we go. She would say, "Would you like another?" And I'd be like, "I'm stacks into this game, and you're offering me free cannabis."
What's the catch?
No, I'm gonna be like, sure. I ain't even gonna ask. I'm not even going to ask, Mark. I'm gonna be like, keep it coming. Didn't I do that? I mean, well, first of all, didn't I do that, but don't I exhibit that type of behavior or that personality? I mean, we've been in Atlantic City. We know what it is. Yeah. And if they said, Grizzy, would you like another drink and drop another X amount of dollars, what would have I said?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's the point he's making. Like, so you can't get into her way. You can't fault the person for doing what the nature or what the culture is saying. You know, get money. We're in a capitalist society. Get the money.
Well, no, I wasn't faulting her at all. I'm talking about him and his follies and.
We call him a simp. I call him a herb. That's what I grew up at. I mean, I'm like, no, we know it's supply and demand. She won't be around if you keep doing it. If you take that part of, if there's 10 cats and 10 men in the world, or 10 women, let's be fair. If there's 10 women in the world, right, and said men are dumb, stupid, knuckle-dragging people, they'll do anything for anything just to get ahead, whatever that quantitative thing is, right? And they figure out, if a woman figures out how to work a guy, and somebody tells her to do it, I would be mad that she didn't. I would be mad that you didn't play him. Honestly, if he's giving you, I would say after the first, let's say 66,000, after the first 11, after 1/6 of the shit is in my account, what can I do to stop him from giving me another X amount of dollars? Nothing.
Perhaps she's just a scammer. Just that too.
He's giving her almost $100,000. Like,
he's stupid as shit, B. He's stupid as shit. He
said he would be okay with her having sex with other men while they're together.
All right. You know.
He dressed up in a little sexy maid outfit for her while she had sex with other guys, if that's what she wanted.
But you're first of all, I know you. He is what I was to you. You know, as a horseman, that cannot be done. That cannot be tolerated.
He needs to be watched. He should be on a list somewhere.
Yeah, Okay.
He's potentially
Okay,
dangerous.
fair. Yeah, he's dangerous, guys. So now I'm getting you there. I'm walking you there. We know he out of pocket. He's stupid. He a dummy. He's special. We all have. I mean, I'm using Cro-Magnon, knuckle dragon terms to describe him, but in 2023, y'all call him whatever. You know, I don't know, but Mark ain't saying shit. Mark just know.
I mean, honestly, I already said I'm gonna say like, you know, there's so many angles this could be. It could be scam shit. She'd be a scammer. We know how scams work. You know what I'm saying? I think part of the narrative that I heard earlier that she hasn't responded to him at all. You know, and he keeps on trying. You know, so I made the analogy of the casino when you gambling. I mean, you know, and I also said straight up, why are we counting his money? If he got it. You know what I'm saying? You know, broke people always count.
I gotta hear it again.
Broke people always count rich people's money.
So far, his argument makes more sense. But you gotta tell me, who is this guy again to give 66 racks to
Tattoo her face on his knee.
That's all. That's all he got out of it.
He's doing so much sucker shit that for me to even be like commenting on the dude that's doing sucker shit.
Yeah. So I'm trying to figure out, even if I got $1 zillion, even if I'm Elon Musk, I'm not dropping I'm not dropping 66,000 for somebody just to hold my hand.
Yeah, why not? Why not? That's
total.
That's 1,000 that's sitting in the bar, sending a drink to the bar to a lady that's sitting over there that has no interest in him. She gonna drink his drink. She gonna get up and leave.
True.
It was different here. It's different. She drank his drink and left.
Yeah. Boy, that's a tough one though. I
Charge to the game.
Right. Charges to the game. We're gonna.
The amount of money is irrelevant to the amount of stupidity.
Yeah, I think it's a stupidity thing and not a money thing.
I don't care how much money he has. He's just dumb.
Agreed. Absolutely agreed.
I'm gonna wrap it up for this last.
He's always been he was on MTV before.
So one of them reality. I mean, there's a reality show.
Yeah, he was a True Life
actor.
True Life addicted to porn back in the 2000s.
I'm mad that you even know that, B. But I'm mad that you know it, but also I'm happy that you know it.
It's a lot of really wealthy dummies.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's a lot of really wealthy dummies running around.
Oh, yeah. You know what? I came across something on my algorithm. That's a hashtag we got here, taking no shorts. Jump on the algorithm. Yeah, dude. And I came across a joint about Bernie Madoff, right? And it was on, it was a YouTube, like, miniseries, a documentary. Man, no, I take that back. It was 60 fucking minutes. It was a 60 minutes episode where they went back, and I'm watching it from a 2023 ad because Bernie Madoff. I heard about it, but I was like, I ain't even know. I'm not even that tax bracket for me to care, right? But I went and watched this episode, and they said how this man had a bit. I mean, it's absurd. It's absurd that he went. Ponzi scheme is a swindle, or you got an acronym for it, Brent?
Yeah,
you got an acronym for a Ponzi scheme.
It's like the Amway shit.
Yeah, it's like a pyramid scheme. It's like a scam.
Yeah.
We said it tonight. That's what got me on him.
Yeah.
The scam is you give me your money, I make sure you make a lot more money. And this one human being with testicles said, I can convince motherfuckers to give me billions. I can convince people that look like, and they call it in the article. Thank you for letting me land on this guy.
It's multi-level marketing. That's what it is.
The article says it's called something engineering, where you sell to people who look and are from your same background. So he preyed on his own people that look like and think like him. I forgot the term of it, but that's what it was. I ain't lying. And that's how he made his billions. But his billions was made on nothing.
That's the New York Mets about Bernie Madoff. They invested with Bernie Madoff and lost a ton of money. The Mets almost went bankrupt. A major league sports team.
Oh, what team did?
The Mets.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right.
The Mets.
I'm telling. I mean, this is the equivalent. I mean, the Mets situation is way much worse. But, bro, $66,000 on a singer, and all he got was what?
He got a hug.
Scam.
In a picture. So
I'm gonna say scam. At the end of the day, that's a scam.
That's no scam. He volunteered the money.
No, that's a scam. He should have known better.
She didn't ask him for the money.
He should have known better.
She didn't ask.
Of course not.
He gave her the money.
She's absolved of everything. Everything. She's absolved of everything.
Yeah, scam with her would be actively doing something to get the money and false pretenses.
No, he did it. He guilty of everything I say out my mouth right now.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna because I'm a believer, I'm gonna give you some grace. What you did was do some sucker shit. Right? Yeah. At the end of the day, that's what it was. At the end of the day, that's what it was. I got